Good day, everyone, and welcome to this detailed lecture on the fundamentals of ecology. Today, we are going to explore one of the most fascinating areas of biological and environmental science, a discipline that examines how life interacts with life and with the non-living environment. Definition of ecology. Ecology is the scientific study of the relationships between living organisms, including humans, and their physical environment. The term comes from the Greek words oikos, meaning house or home, and logos, meaning study or science. In essence, ecology is the study of the home of life, the earth itself. Fields of ecology. Ecology can be divided into various subfields, each focusing on different levels of organization or different environments. Ecology, the study of individual organisms and how they adapt to their environment. Synecology, the study of communities of organisms and their interactions. Population ecology, focusing on populations, their dynamics, and factors influencing growth. Ecosystem ecology, examining entire ecosystems, including nutrient cycling and energy flow. Landscape ecology, studying patterns and processes over large geographic areas. Global ecology, understanding Earth's biosphere as a whole. Relation to other sciences. Ecology is deeply interconnected with many other scientific disciplines. It draws on biology, for understanding organisms and life processes. Chemistry, for studying nutrient cycles and pollution. Physics, for energy flow and climate processes. Geology, for soil composition and landforms. Meteorology, for weather and climate influences. Mathematics and statistics, for data analysis and modeling ecological systems. 2. The ecosystem. Concept. An ecosystem is a functional unit of nature where living organisms interact with each other and with their non-living environment. It includes both biotic, living, and abiotic, non-living, components linked by nutrient cycles and energy flows. Types of ecosystems. Natural ecosystems. Terrestrial, forest, grasslands, deserts. Aquatic, freshwater lakes, rivers, ponds, and marine oceans, seas, estuaries. Artificial ecosystems. Man-made systems such as farms, urban gardens, aquaculture systems. 3. Components of the natural ecosystem. Biotic components, living. Producers, autotrophic organisms like plants and algae that produce food through photosynthesis. Consumers, heterotrophic organisms that feed on others for energy. They can be herbivores, carnivores, omnivores. Decomposers, fungi and bacteria that break down dead matter and recycle nutrients. Abiotic components, non-living. Sunlight, temperature, water, minerals, atmospheric gases, soil, and pH levels. 4. Living and non-living environmental factors and their impact. Living, biotic, factors. Competition for food, water, space. Predation. Symbiosis, mutualism, commensalism, parasitism. Non-living, abiotic, factors. Temperature, rainfall, wind, soil nutrients, salinity, altitude, light intensity. Effect on organisms. Environmental factors influence. Physical features, body size, shape, coloration. Anatomical traits, fur density, leaf structure. Physiological processes, metabolism, water regulation, heat tolerance. 5. Energy conservation in the natural ecosystem. Energy flow. Energy enters ecosystems primarily via sunlight, captured by producers. This energy moves through food chains and is gradually lost as heat at each level. Law of conservation of energy. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed. In ecosystems, solar energy becomes chemical energy in plants, then kinetic or thermal energy in animals. 6. Living organisms and levels of nutrition. Trophic levels. First level, producers. Second level, primary consumers. Third level, secondary consumers. Fourth level, tertiary consumers. Food chains. A linear sequence of energy transfer. Food webs. A more realistic network of interconnected food chains. Ecological pyramids. Pyramid of numbers, biomass, and energy. 7. Ecosystem balance and conservation. Ecosystem stability. Balance is maintained by checks and feedback systems. Disturbances can be natural, storms, fires, or human-caused, deforestation, pollution. Natural resources conservation. Sustainable management of soil, water, forests, wildlife. Tolerance of organisms. Species have tolerance ranges to temperature, pH, salinity, etc. Outside these limits, survival becomes difficult. 8. Biogeochemical cycles. Water cycle. Processes: evaporation, condensation, precipitation, infiltration, runoff. Carbon cycle. Photosynthesis absorbs CO2, respiration and combustion release it. Oxygen cycle. Closely tied to carbon cycle, photosynthesis releases oxygen, respiration consumes it. Nitrogen cycle. Nitrogen fixation, nitrification, assimilation, ammonification, denitrification. Phosphorus cycle. Movement of phosphorus through rocks, soil, water, and organisms, no gaseous phase.